Back away! I will deal with this Jedi slime myself!
Your move.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In today's video we'll be discussing the sad handling of the Wulin faction. The reason why I'm making this video is because I felt that Ubisoft has never really tried to do anything spectacular with the Wulin, or to really give them any care. The first point I want to bring up, it's been 3 years since the Wulin has joined the fight in For Honor, and how well has it been adapted? When the Wulin faction joined us, they gave us 2 game modes, Arcade and Breach. Since the Wulin have been a part of For Honor, there's not been much content for them. I'll be going over some key areas of content that really needs to be added or improved upon. The first thing I would like to talk about is how the Wulin have not gotten any new heroes since year 3 when we got Sun Hu. The most recent hero I have a problem with. They should have been put into the Wulin faction. There was no point in making them a whole new faction. I feel that Ubisoft is just trying to forget about the Wulin at this point. Let's talk about one of the bigger issues that Ubisoft has done to the Wulin, not making them a faction. I don't understand why they haven't done it yet. I feel that giving the Wulin their own faction would make the faction war more interesting personally, instead of having the basic old knights and Vikings winning always and the samurai being dogged upon. My second point I want to bring up, currently the Wulin only have 2 maps, and I believe that you guys can understand how much of a problem that is. Speaking about maps, the map I have a problem with is the Breach match for the Wulin. I don't understand why Ubisoft thought it would be a good idea just to make a Guardian for the Wulin, but not a Commander or Minions, even though that they have the resources to do so. My third point I would like to bring up is a smaller one, but I think all of us can remember when we got wonderful executions like death by arrows. And what did the Wulin get? Nothing. But what they were supposed to get is a gun execution. I would have loved to see it, really, and sadly they didn't even get anything in the end. And it's kind of a shame, really. On to my fourth point. I'd like to mention the Wulin customization for mythic outfits. They only technically have 1 unique to themselves. The other 2 mythic outfits are not unique to the Wulin, because every faction can get them. My fifth point I would like to mention is that for some reason Ubisoft has the time and effort to make Wulin shields but not give us Wulin minions or commanders or make them a faction at all. Instead, just waste that opportunity and waste the potential that the Wulin can actually have for Honor.
Is this a joke?
We are near the end of the video. Here I would like to discuss some ideas that For Honor should use for the Wulin to make them feel better. My first point I would like to mention is to give them somewhat of a little bit of a campaign, so we can understand their reasons of why they're actually joining the fight in For Honor, and to get us to know the characters more. My second idea for the Wulin being better is to actually make them a faction. Obviously that would be great because it would give us more variety with choosing what faction we support. Now my third point I would like to mention is giving a whole season to the Wulin, giving some more heroes, maybe some cool events themed about maybe about Mongols or terracotta soldiers. Now I'm no expert about Chinese history, I'm more into my Japanese history myself, but if anyone has any cool ideas for the Wulin, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. As well, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and tell me if you have any video suggestions or ideas in the comments below as well. I'd love to see you there.